Well, I've been working on this paver patio idea for a few months. Not much to show on videos as far as digging goes, except for a lot of back-breaking work and digging and digging and more digging. But I will show you where I drew up the concept for the whole design based upon the land and the elevations, and did that in SketchUp. But where I'm at right now is I've got my depth. I'm putting in 6 inches of gravel, plus an inch of screed layer, plus about 2 inches of paver. So that makes about 9 inches deep that I needed. Because of the clay, my dirt is just clay. It's just horrible, sticks together, gummy clay. And as you can see, when you dig up this stuff, it just all gums together in big old hunks. So I actually ended up having to dig a little bit deeper. In a lot of places I'm at 11 and even 12 inches. And I just couldn't get it smooth, so I dug down deeper and used the gravel to level out. And where I'm at right now, I'm at the point where, per the Christian Hardscaper's recommendations, which I'll link to below, I put the first layer of gravel down and then tamped it down really well, which is right here. I've just got some gravel piled up here, but I've got it tamped down really well. And then I had put some landscape fabric down and have started adding gravel to it to try to get it up to about 3 inches below my mason string, as you see. Where that's going to be where my lines. My elevation is, I'm setting it to about 1/4 of an inch sloping backwards away from the house, and then also sloping slightly to the right as well. And then this section over here will be sloping 1/4 inch in each direction. I want a good drainage slope, so I'm going 1/4 inch in both directions here. That black outline is the part of the circle where the fire pit's going to go. And then based upon using a level, I ended up having to, and I'll link to that too, I used a 360 horizontal laser level because I just couldn't get a good level with just string and string levels. Use that level to find out where my what's actually level from one end to the other. And as you can see, the mason string goes up on that end to there, to where the sidewalk is. And over the course of this whole area, the top of this stake here is where level is. So once you find level and you mark your stakes, which, as I've got those stakes marked too, I've got little white lines on them with a white paint stick to mark where level is on everything all the way across. Then I can literally just measure. If I have, let's say, 20 feet, which I don't exactly, but I'll give the measurements. But if I had 20 feet at 1/4 inch slope, just do the math, 5 inches, boom, 5 inch drop, and that's where your pavers need to be. That's the elevation going to be. So I've actually got a buildup of about 18 inches on this end where the pavers are to maintain 1/4 inch slope down from what's level up there. So I'll be putting in a retaining wall here. It's going to have to go up by my generator shed all the way around and come all the way around to the corner there in order to build up enough. And I'm going to show that as I go along. I really couldn't find any good YouTube videos really on trying to figure out what to actually do to put down pavers on a slope. A lot of the videos that I'm seeing are more people showing you how great they are and all the good work that they do, and you should hire them, and that's great, but I'm trying to do this myself. So I'm going to try to give you some better ideas as I go along of what I'm doing to, or what I figured out to do anyway, to try to get these pavers, the retaining wall in and get it leveled up. Which I will be starting from the lowest point, which is actually right here. Instead of trying to start from the highest point, it makes more sense to me to start at the lowest point. These blocks I got, they're from Lowe's. They're 12 inch by 7 inches deep by 4 inches high. And you can do a wall, it says up to 2 foot, which I won't quite be having to do 2 feet with them, but I should be doing 18 inches plus a capstones on these. But this is most of my retaining wall blocks, and I've got some more as well as the actual paver stones that I'll be using up there as well. So Anyway, I'm going to give some update, and I will try to continue to update as I go along with this. And hopefully this will be a help to somebody.